Down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the West. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Things going their way so far in the season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
You know, for Los Angeles, gotta be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick back in 2012, a perennial all-star, 6 of his 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans, where he averaged over 20 points per game. He is a superstar and one of the more rare birds in the league at his position to be able to do what he does.
To the wing on the left. Green against Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Green with the rebound.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And Davis puts it in.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Adebayo finds Dragic. Over Rondo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And Brent, you look at the different ways that Davis can affect the game. What stands out to you most?
Well, really his skill level. There's a lot of talk about how much he's grown as a shooter and playing in the half court. But since he's come into the league, Kevin, the skill that I admire most about AD is what he does in transition. For him to get out on the break, run and be a target, and catch the ball at any position on the floor and know what to do with it, that's an amazing thing for a guy his size.
Here's Dragic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Dragic is a solid shooter, especially from the mid-range area on the floor.
James looking around. And it's Green missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
The first one falls. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. Sinks the triple.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Green against Waiters. Over Davis. Miami no good on that time either. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Suns.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Waiters dishes to Butler. Shot from the wing. That one drops for him.
And Butler, just a seasoned vet, someone who's not going to panic when that clock is up against him. I love how under control he stays.
Howard up on top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's LeBron. A second chance effort. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
That size and athleticism makes it look easy, Kevin. AD up on the rim.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Green, the pass to LeBron. Over Waiters. Here's Davis. Tries again. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Dragic. Pass to Waiters. Butler against Davis. Fires the three. Butler, no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. And at last, they get one to fall.
Not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Adebayo finds Waiters. Buries the long-range jumper. Waiters got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
That ties the game. Waiters got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, some of Waiters' most efficient numbers come when he's in catch-and-shoot opportunities.
LeBron dishes to Howard. The pass to Davis. From the high post. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Well, Dion Waiters, the epitome of a player that can shoot you in or out of a game. Very hit or miss night to night.
Yeah, the thing about Dion is he's got a very short memory, Kevin, so he'll continue to fire it up there and try to make an impact in the game offensively. You're either on Waiters Island where it's full of life on nights where he's hitting it, or it's completely deserted and there's no point in going.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, one thing you can say about the Heat team, very long and very athletic.
That helped them really stay competitive in a lot of games, but when you can't shoot the ball, really hard to come back in games where there's teams firing away from 3 and you can't mount any sort of offensive comeback.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. McGee. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
No good from Cousins.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And Waiters kicks to Leonard. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Rondo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside Leonard. Kuzma against Winslow. Over Cousins. Winslow's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Bradley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great at maintaining some balance on that play. Bradley gets physical, but stays with the play.
Passes it to Leonard. Waiters dishes to Winslow. Over to the wing. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Cousins. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kuzma passes to Bradley. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The lob to Bradley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Hero. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Rondo. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Miami now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Winslow against Bradley. Winslow's shot is off. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 3, and this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Brent, you look at the size and athleticism of DeMarcus Cousins, and you can forget just how skilled he is.
Well, the interesting part about Cousins, and as his career goes on, especially coming off the injury, Kevin, what does he rely on? Well, when he came into the league, as you said, he had that skill set. He's going to rely more and more on that ability to shoot the ball and to still make plays so that he's still an impact player in the NBA.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And someone just was baited into that foul. Waiters with the herky-jerky move. Tough cover.
He hits the second from the line.
Still struggling to find some consistency as an offensive player, but Waiters does get to the free throw line a fair amount for a guy who shoots so many threes.
Now here's Rondo. He's guarded close. Chalk up 2 there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Winslow, and there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 2.
Yeah, defense staying with him, and that didn't make a difference that time for Winslow.
Kuzma outside. And McGee kicks to Bradley. No good with the wing jumper. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it, and I wake up for these games. I want to know how.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides. A two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler has really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Johnson and Leonard together up front. Waiters and Winslow are the wing. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. The Heat leading by 4. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Nice D from Cousins.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And they double up Cousins. And he makes that one.
That's a high percentage shot there, especially for Cousins. Just a nice touch inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Winslow kicks to Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Orchestrating right now. Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Miami trailing. Waiters dishes to Leonard. Waiters against Bradley. Winslow, the pass to Leonard. Back to Winslow. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Hero. And a miss there on the triple. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. You know, officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin. And, you know, the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair. But understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good examples. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Myers Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Bradley deciding where to go with it. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Again, Los Angeles.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Dragic finds Butler. And stolen by James. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Dragic. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wasted no time on that one. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Dragic dishes to Butler. Back to Dragic. 6 to shoot. From deep. Miami no good on that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. And that one's good by Butler. He's got 6.
Butler's just so skilled at finding ways to score inside. Utilizes his height and strength well and varies that release point.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Adebayo, nice D from Cousins. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Bradley passes to Green. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by James.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Winslow kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Dragic. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. And the pass to Bradley. James outside. Back to Bradley. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Butler. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. 8 points for Butler.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And that one's good. Cousins.
One of those guys who can light it up all night and just have a damaging box score by the time this one's done.
Butler finds Dragic. Bradley against Butler. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
LeBron against Winslow. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Olynyk atop the key. Butler dishes to Dragic. Low block shot. Butler can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 6.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. He got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Olynyk with the steal. And Butler, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the quickness on the drive, Butler showing how lethal he is cutting to the basket.
And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
And Green gets it to go.
Don't see it very much, but Green creating some space for himself to finish that one off.
Here's Butler. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
LeBron passes to Davis. Kicks it to Cousins. Olynyk trying to break loose. They get it again. And another shot. Here's Cousins. And finally, that one's good. Cousins has got 16 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 8-point game. Out to the right wing, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Miami, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Plenty of games still ahead, Brent. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. Ever think that's going to happen?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see it happen?
I like there's some percolating ideas out there that it might, and the idea of a 70-game season to me, it sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Healthy's a great word to use.
It sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league, and it sounds healthy for the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that can be some elevated play throughout the course of a regular season.
That's a great number.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dragic finds Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. And then for Miami, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. Rondo passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
And Waiters kicks to Johnson. Here's Hero. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers leading by 9. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Waiters outside, pass to Hero. Butler against Kuzma. Clock at 6. Butler, no good.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
McGee with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The dish to Rondo. It's deflected. And Howard with the stuff. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. A very good first half for the team. Tell us about how discipline has helped focus the way you guys play.
We've actually been practicing what we're preaching now, so it's carrying over into the game. I mean, we've been doing that so far, and we've been pretty good so far.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. DeMarcus Cousins having an outstanding game. He had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly. And so far, he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And taking a look. And that'll do it for.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Howard with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And James with the layup. James has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Dragic the pass to Butler. That is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And stolen by Howard. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Floats it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Waiters, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. James against Butler. And it's LeBron missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Waiters. Drains it from 17 feet out. Waiters got 16 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Here's Butler. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 15. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Howard. He kicks it to Green. Rondo passes to Howard. Rebound by Olynyk. He'd have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Waiters, and it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Dishes it to James. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat trail by 15. Butler goes in, count it, good.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
LeBron outside. Over Butler. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to Waiters. And Waiters with the stuff.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
James against Butler. LeBron drives in. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Butler. The Heat trail by 10. Now here's Dragic. Unloads from 13. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LeBron drives in. And LeBron throws it down hard.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Rondo against Dragic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
Adebayo, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shots good by Waiters.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lakers leading by 13. Pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Rondo finding his teammates. That is his greatest strength on the floor.
Waiters surveying the D. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Cousins.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Dragic. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo wide open. The offensive rebound. And Green gets it to go.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And the Heat all-time hit. When certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought 2 ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys, and it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball, Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gap. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Lakers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw good. Kuzma. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. Count that one. Heroes got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And they double up James to the middle, and the slam dunk by McGee.
I mean, just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision. Wow, a complete center.
Dragic against Rondo. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Dragic against Rondo. Releases. No good from Dragic.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Leonard, the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Winslow against LeBron. Now here's Cousins. He's covered closely. The drive by LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. There's Winslow. Now the pass to Hero. He dishes it to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A floater, and it's Butler missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for James. And he makes both free throws. And here's Winslow. 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Hero passes to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Kicks to Winslow. 54 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And that one, good. Winslow's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Astounding take by Winslow to get hit and get the finish.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. With the floater. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The Lakers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Cook. 36 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Winslow with it. 6 points for him. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Kuzma, and he lays it straight in. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now Butler. From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Miami shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Haslam's out there with Robinson. Then it's Jones. And it's Okpala in at the 2-guard spot. Jones finds Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hero. But they recover it. Caldwell Pope against Jones. Here's Hero. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Bradley passes to Howard. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up for that job.
With courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Outside Bradley lets the three fly. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it's Howard finishing it off. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Passes it to Haslam. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero passes to Robinson. That one falls. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Akpoa. Pulls it from the elbow and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Howard, the pass to Bradley. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds, and do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Dion Waiters checked in for the Heat. No good on the second free throw. The Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Over Robinson. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Outside Bradley. Fires from deep. And the Lakers get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Just 3 to shoot. There's the triple. Los Angeles with another miss. He'd have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And then Jones with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Looking to get it going, and it's blocked. Here's Akpoa, who's guarded by Howard. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Bradley. The pass to Caruso. And here is Howard. He's guarded by Waiters. Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Over Jones. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Okpala. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. What would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Waiters passes to Haslam, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside Bradley. Over Robinson, and another basket for the Lakers.
Avery Bradley roaming around looking for some space to shoot, and he finally got it.
Okpala, the pass to Waiters. Passes to Okpala, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Caruso, the pass to Dudley. Now here's Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Waiters outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bradley, that's for 2, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Waiters, here we go. Yep, it counts. Waiters got 10 points in just the second half.
And he prefers to have the ball in his hands to break down the defense. Waiters with the explosive drive there.
Pass to Dudley. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Here's Howard, poked away. It's stolen by Haslam. Here's Jones. And it's blocked by Bradley.
Avery Bradley, a great defender in his position, predicted where that shot was coming from and threw it away.
Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for your Lakers, Dwight Howard.
That free throw, no good. Cook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Heat also with a sub. Heroes checked in for Waiters. And he's good on the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Hero. This one for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here is Cook. Lets a floater go. Here's Akpawa. Can't get it to fall.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Cook, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brett, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right, all about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Akpawa, the pass to Hero. .122 left in the fourth. Kicks it out to Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. Releases. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Jones, the pass to Hero. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and stepped up and played tremendously, so I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
David, thank you as always.